Hi there. On the 24th of July until the 9th of August, we're going to have Mercury direct in Cancer. So we already had Mercury direct in Cancer at the end of June, and then he went into retrograde for 3 weeks in Cancer, and now he's back in Cancer again. So this is a really, really long transit for Mercury through any sign of the zodiac. Usually it's only 3 to 4 weeks, and this has been more like about 8 weeks. So it's been a really long transit. And so it's been positive, it's been the direct and then the indirect, the retrograde and then the direct again. So it's been quite a mix up, which is actually really good for us to see who we were before it went retrograde, what we went through while it was retrograde, and what we're going to do now that it's direct again until the 9th of August, when on the 10th of August he'll move into Leo. So while he was in retrograde, Mercury was in retrograde motion, we were going within with all that Cancerian energy. We were looking at our mother issues, our child issues, our love issues, our past life issues, our stubbornness issues, our all the issues, the emotional stuff that we've been burying or not dealing with or beating ourselves up for. And also, the most important thing, also though, with this Cancer, with the Cancer energy, is the intuition. When Mercury is in Cancer, it's considered to be one of the most intelligent signs of the zodiac or placements of the zodiac, because when Mercury is in Cancer, we're using our intuition and our intuitive side of our brain as much as we're using our logical side of our brain. So we're really looking at things from a much more holistic, balanced, and open-minded way. So while he was in retrograde, it was a really great opportunity for us to really look at how much we ignore or don't ignore our intuition or your gut instinct. I mean, how often do you listen to it? How often do you use it? So you might have found during this retrograde period that, you suddenly the phone would ring and you knew who was on the phone, or something would happen. It would be just what you were thinking about. That energy of that intuition and that knowing was very, very strong. So now that Mercury's going direct, he's asking you to take action on healing all of those things that came up, all of those fears, whether it's any mother issues, inner child issues, past life issues, guilt issues, whatever they were that came up during that retrograde period. Now's the time to take action, because you can't heal something or fix something if you keep it a secret or you keep it buried inside of you. It's just not going to work. It has to come up and see the light of day. So now that once Mercury goes direct on the 24th of July, what we're going to find is that we're going to find it a lot easier to embrace our intuition. It's going to make a lot more sense for you, especially for as long as Mercury is still in Cancer, to use that side of yourself. And it's a really great time, I feel, for you to really everybody, it's a great time to practice with this energy. If you're not used to using your intuition or used to relying on it, now is a really good time to do it, because it will be super strong and it will lead you in the direction it's meant to lead you. So allow yourself to just let your instincts guide you. Let what feels right to guide you, rather than always allowing logic to overrule things. Logic, we need logic, of course. It's the ego side of us. It's the fight, flight, and freeze, the part of us that allows us to be intellectual, analyze things, all of that. But at the same time, we've got our higher self energy, which is 100% intuition, and it wants to guide you because it knows the big picture. It's got the big, it knows what's for the highest good of all concerned, and it will always keep you going in that direction. So it's a really important time to embrace your intuition up until the 9th of August. And then from the 10th of August, for approximately 3 to 4 weeks, Mercury will move into Leo. And then once he does that, of course, he will have the sun there and Jupiter supporting him as well. So it will be a fantastic time to speak up, just to put your communication out there, because Mercury rules communication. So it'll be a really good time for you to be seen and to be heard. It'll be easier for people to find you. It'll be easy for people to understand what you're trying to say. You'll be able to communicate in a way that's a lot more creative, and therefore, and maybe even quite entertaining. So you'll appeal to more people, or you'll be able to sort of open people's minds through things being more light-hearted and fun, but still having big and important meaning underneath it all. So, this Cancer, Mercury Cancer thing is a really powerful time for all of us to really realize how important it is to rely on what you feel to be true and allow that to guide you, because it's never wrong. Your intuition will always guide you in the right direction. Even if it feels like the wrong direction, it still will be the right direction for you, whether you like it or not. So enjoy this transit and just prepare yourself up until, so you've got this Cancerian energy to kind of use up until Mercury moves into Leo. So really feel into things, allow your intuition to guide you, test yourself on it, and just see what comes next and what comes, and ask the universe for help, ask for more incentives and more awarenesses that can lead you to becoming and feeling more intuitive and really being able to believe in that intuition as your ultimate guide. So I'll be back to talk to you again soon. Bye.